What's up, Willowbrook? Today we're in Luke chapter 16. And the theme that runs all throughout chapter 16 is this idea of the proper use of wealth. And today we're going to look at verse 9. Jesus is talking to his disciples and he says this, "I tell you, use worldly wealth to gain friends for yourselves, so that when it is gone, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings." Now this could seem like a confusing verse, especially if you have not read verses 1 through 8. So if you haven't read those verses, hit pause in this video, go and read them, and then come back. Now what Jesus is trying to say here is that even though we live on earth now, we need to consider our future in heaven. And the wealth that we've been given, whether it's a lot or a little, doesn't belong to us. It all belongs to God. And we've been given two ways to use that wealth. One, we can use it for the here and now, or two, we can use it with eternity in mind. In Luke chapter 12, Jesus says to store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. So when we use the resources that God has given us, and we give to the poor and the needy and the sick and the hungry, and even the church, we're showing love to our neighbor and storing up for ourselves treasures in heaven. Now going back to verse 9, Jesus ends the verse with saying, "You will be welcomed into eternal dwellings." Now there are a lot of different interpretations as to what this means and who will be welcoming you. And they're all good, but the one that I really like is this idea that the people that we helped may be the very people that are welcoming us when we get to heaven. So just think of the implications of that. As we use the resources that God's given us, we can not only change someone's present, but also their future. So today, ask yourselves, how are you using the wealth that God's given you? Are you using it to construct your own castles, or are you using it to build God's eternal kingdom? We have a choice, and we can make a difference. Willowbrook, I love you. I look forward to seeing you again face to face in person someday soon, but until then, take care of yourselves, be safe, and may God bless you.